into certain groups, certain frats, certain sororities, you know, among certain friends, yet the people we idolize are the ones that stand out. But when you're prepared, there is no fear. There is no fear of failure, because even if you've walked out of something and you feel like you failed at it, your preparation is so strong that you're gonna take that failure and turn it into the outcome you desire. And most people stop at failure, okay? We've all failed at things. I'm gonna continue to fail at stuff, right? It's the most powerful tool you can use, but it all depends on how you use it.
What would your future be like if you decided to want that which you desire so strongly that it prepares you past your fears, that you experience the fear, as the one book says, feel the fear and do it anyway?
Life is 10% what happens to you, it's 90% what you do about it. No matter who you are, no matter where you are in life, you can take the lid off of your job. And if you're wondering if you still have the lid on in your life, here are some clues that's gonna let you know that the lid is still on. If you're not excited about waking up in the morning, if you're sitting around bored out of your mind, if you got time to do everything anybody asks you to do, you probably got the lid on. If when you tell your dreams to all your friends, it makes sense to them, you got your lid on, man. Your dreams should not make sense to everybody. You gotta say something that make people go, how you gonna do that? That's when you got the lid off. And if I were you, I'd do that. I'd take the lid off. Makes sense to me, don't it?
They're always gonna get ready to get set to get going. What we've gotta do is, boom, just like that, move into action.
Every time you remember your dream, you're removing some dirt. You're digging it back out. The true mark of a champion is even though some dirt gets thrown on your dream, instead of letting it get buried, you keep shaking it off. You keep moving forward. You keep looking for new opportunities. You wouldn't be having that opposition if you didn't have something great in you. If your dream wasn't alive and on track, right on schedule to come to pass, you wouldn't have so many things coming against you. That dream is still alive. You may have tried a year ago, 5 years ago, or 40 years ago. Didn't work out. Nobody was there to help you. Go back and try again. This is your time. This is your moment. Your destiny is calling out to you. Can I tell you, your dream is not dead. It's just not in season. Your time is coming. Promotion is coming. Good breaks are coming. Promises you've been standing on. Dreams you've been praying about. Lack is not your destiny. Constantly struggling, barely getting by is not the end of your story. These light afflictions are for a moment. The adversity is temporary. The glory is eternal. Lord, I believe this is my year to get healthy and whole. This is my year to meet the people of my dreams. This is my year to go further in my career, to step into a new level of my destiny. This is my year to accomplish dreams, to break free from this depression. This is my year to meet the right people. This is my year to get healthy and whole. This is your year to see double. This is your year for vindication, for restoration, for new beginnings. Now get your mind going in the right direction.
Here's the secret. The people that do the most with their lives, the people that seem the most self-assured, the ones that seem to embody confidence, the ones that seem to define confidence, they're the ones that had to face down the most fear. They simply didn't linger in it.
Don't hate your competitors. Respect your competitors. Learn from him.
I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, who's your hero? And I said, I don't know, I got to think about that. Give me a couple of weeks. I said, I thought about it. You know who it is? I said, it's me in 10 years. So I turned 25 10 years later. That same person comes to me and goes, so are you a hero? And I was like, not even close. I said, why? I said, because my hero is me at 35. So you see, every day, every week, every month, and every year of my life, My hero's always 10 years away. I'm never going to be a hero. I'm not going to attain that. I know I'm not. And that's just fine with me because that keeps me with somebody to keep on chasing.
That's the thing. Success and failure are generally slow processes. Either slowly building things up or gradually tearing them down. And that's why I say you've got to pay attention. You have to watch. You have to watch every single second.
Choose love, and don't ever let fear turn you against your playful heart.
I believe in manifestation. I believe in putting a rocket of desire out into the universe, and you get it when you believe it. You get it when you believe you have it, and that's the key.
So we want to get really sensitized, acutely sensitized, sensory acuity, to whether what we're doing is working or not. And by the way, sensory acuity is really the measure of a person's intelligence. What I mean by that is, how do we measure intelligence? Intelligence is a measure of the number and quality of distinctions you have in a given situation.
You can handle this, you just haven't figured it out yet. It's all right, this is your training period. This is the tuition you have to pay for what you don't know. You can do this, other people have done it. It doesn't take an Einstein. Get you some people that can teach you some stuff that you don't know. Get you some people that have done it successfully and learn from them. Take some seminars, workshops, read some books on how to manage a business. Change the way you see yourself and begin to tend to the personal details. Understand that nobody's going to take care of your business better than you.
You will notice the most successful people in any field, they are usually the ones who have failed more than anybody else. You see the difference between a successful person and everyone else? It's not a lack of strength. It's not a lack of knowledge. It's a lack of will.
It's up to you in a world where we're taught to look outside for answers, for a job that will make us happy, for money that will make us happy. The answer is within. We already have it. We already have the answer, but will we unleash it? Will we give it? Will we own it? Will we truly reinvent ourselves to become the people that we're capable of becoming?
The bow too tightly strung is easily broken, says one of the proverbs. Balance is a gorgeous thing. So be monomaniacal in your execution around your high-value targets, your HVTs, your mission plan, but also build in some rewards. And that's going to send a gorgeous message to your conscious and your subconscious mind that, hey, this daily practice of execution around my deliverables is a beautiful thing. And you create this thing called momentum. And the monk who sold his Ferrari, I went back and I saw this recently. I think there's a whole chapter on momentum. And you become like this. I love skiing. You start off small, but as you go down the slope, you pick up momentum. A lot of people say, Robin, where do I start? I want to start a new business. I want to become a better artist. I want to find the love of my life. I want to be a world-class creative. I want to multiply my financial life. Where do I start? You just start. You just start. There's great power in the start. And when you start, life starts supporting you.
Well, God wants us all to be courageous because He knows we'll face times in life and situations and circumstances that it takes more than just a desire, it takes courage.
Ask yourself one question. Am I a doer or a dabbler? Marketers are doers. They want to sell online and make a profit doing it. Marketers say they make it hard at times, but it's possible. Dabblers say it may be possible, but it's too hard. Marketers have proven plans and frameworks. Dabblers have excuses. Marketers see possibilities. Dabblers see problems. Marketers make it happen. Dabblers let it happen. Marketers sell on Launchcard. Dabblers exist on other platforms. Which are you, a marketer or a dabbler? I am a marketer.
Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? Hey, there, my partner just disappeared. Where'd she go? Hey, good morning, everybody. Are you a marketer or a dabbler? Go ahead, put in the comment box. Let's get some engagement going. Are you a marketer or a dabbler? I just love that video. And I can't believe we got the one and only, what's that guy, Morgan Freeman, to do that for us. How many people think we got Morgan Freeman to do that for us?
That's awesome.
Morning, Candace.
Yes. Hello. Sorry, I was trying to get my lights figured out. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, are you a marketer or are you a dabbler? Let us know in the comments. But you know what? I feel like you guys are marketers because you guys are here showing up, giving us your time on the weekend. So I better see some marketers in the chat.
Yeah, we want to get you guys engaged. We're going to be high energy. We want to share some information with you guys today. And mainly because I accidentally deleted the recording, so there's no replay. So Cass is like, okay, we got to do it again.
Yes, so we did an amazing live the other day, and I was setting up the replays. Maybe some of you were tuning in who were waiting for the replay. I mean, it did get sent out, but then it was gone, and I was like, Pops, we have to go show up and go live. So we're back. And I'm excited to be here again. You know, it's kind of a blessing in disguise, right, Pops? Because now we get to do this together again.
Yeah, and this time it's going to be better because it's always better the second time. And then here's what I want to do. I want to say thank you guys, and I want to kind of remember. I want to pull up one thing real quick. I want to talk about the timing of what's going on here in our world. But then we're going to cut this off when we do the recording. But I'm going to pull up one screen. Hold on a sec. Let me get it up. If I can go full screen with it, let me share my screen. And I just want to say to everybody, happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And let's not forget that we live in the home of the free because of the brave. And this holiday is a holiday to remember those that have lost their lives. It's not like Veterans Day where we're honoring every veteran, everyone who's served. This is the day that we honor those that gave their lives for our freedom. And it means a lot to all of us. It means a lot to me, which is why I'm wearing my red, white, and blue. I got my USA hat on. I got the brim that says, ha, can you read that? The future looks bright.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Down. So I'm going to say happy Memorial Day, but we are going to cut this off because we're going to have this to be an evergreen recording for what we're going to be teaching and training today. It's super exciting. And I want to start by saying this. So let's kind of start the whole thing. Welcome everybody.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say before we start, let's allow one more minute. I see people are popping in. And just to get people waking up, engaging, I want you to know where everyone's tuning in from. I love to know where everyone is tuning in from, to say hi and to appreciate you, because it's always so cool that we can do these lives, these trainings, and people are showing up literally across the globe. So please comment in the chat where you are tuning in from, and then we'll get into it, Pops. Then we'll get into it.
And I'm sitting in Escondido, California.
And I'm in Arizona. I'm in Chandler, Arizona. And after this, I'll probably be going to the pool today because it's very hot. Havana, Illinois. Ooh, I've never been there. Deidre. Hi, Deidre.
Oh, I haven't seen Deidre in a long time. Hi, Deidre.
Yes, hi, Deidre.
Hey,
Los Angeles.
County. I love Orange County.
Yeah, I do love Orange County too. Well, awesome. Joining from Virginia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon to those. Awesome. So cool. Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to do this. I have not done this in a long, long, long time. I am going to give away a $25 gift certificate at the end of the show for some launch cart merch. So whoever stays till the end, we're going to come up with some. I'll come up with some question about what we taught, and then whoever answers it first is going to win a $25 gift certificate to launch cart merch. Okay.
We love some giveaways.
Okay. With that being said, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, welcome everybody. Greg Ryder, my daughter Candace. We are here to serve you today. We're here to share with you this concept titled, or this training titled, How to Sell Digital Products
that you didn't create and keep 100% of the profits. How excited are you to share this with everybody, Candace?
I'm so excited. You guys, this is like one of the most things I'm excited about because I love the easy ways to make money, but also to serve at the same time. So I'm pumped today. I'm pumped to share that you can make money with something you did not create and keep 100% of the profit over and over and over.
And this idea of making money, like we live in a capitalist society. I am a capitalist. I believe in what I call cooperative capitalism. I don't necessarily believe in competitive capitalism. I believe competitive capitalism has created a lot of problems in our world. But if we go into the world thinking that, hey, we can cooperate with one another, we keep doing the exact same things, and I can support you, you can support me, that's good. So I just want to let everyone know in full transparency, we are capitalists. And at the end of this presentation, we are going to make an offer to you to get something that we think put money in your pocket. It'll be great for you and good for you. It'll be good for Candace because Candace and her brother created this product, and it'll be good for the world. So are you guys okay with us training and sharing some great insights and some great strategies and great tactics, but at the end of this, towards the end of this presentation, we make you an offer that's going to help speed things up and help you get there faster? Put a yes in the chat box if you're okay with us doing that. Okay.
Yes.
And remember, it's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for Candace, and it's going to be good for the world. And I'm just here to support Candace.
And I appreciate the support, Pops. Yes, put a yes in the comment if you are okay with that, if you're excited for that. You know, one of my favorite sayings that my dad has taught me that I've been preaching over and over is increase your skill set, increase your income. And that is the goal of today, to no matter what, to increase your skill set so you can increase your income. And you are in student mentality, so pull out those notes, get ready, and be prepared for some awesome training. And then, like he said, we're going to have an amazing offer to fast track and speed things up. But nonetheless, you are going to get value from this training. We want to increase your skill set because no matter what, we're here to serve and we want you to win. Okay, I see yeses. Awesome. We love the yeses. You guys are definitely marketers, not dabblers.
Now, Candace, I'm going to change up things. You're going to go to your presentation here in a second.
Okay.
But what I want to do is I'm going to show something. I'm going to start us off, and it's a little bit different. Okay, yeah. So what I did is I went to Google, and I typed in how big is the digital product market? Because again, it's one thing for us as marketers to make claims, to make statements, and to do things. But it's another thing when the world or other people substantiate that. So again, as a teaching moment, whenever you're doing your training, you're doing your webinars, you're offering your product, whenever you can support evidence to prove the claim that you're making, it's a good thing. So I said, I'm going to get some proof of what we're talking about. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to blow my screen up a little bit just so you can read better. Let's see if this works. Plus. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down past the ads and I'm going to come down here to the AI overview. Okay, and the AI overview says the global digital product market is a significant and rapidly growing industry. Estimates vary, but it's projected to be worth trillions. Now, when I was a kid, they didn't have the word trillion. I never heard the word trillion as a kid, ever. By the end of the decade, that's only 5 years from now, okay? Driven by increasing demand for digital goods like online courses, software, ebooks, and other digital services. That's exactly what we're going to be talking about today, okay? Current estimates. Some sources suggest the market could be 100 billion annually. Okay, let's say it's 100 billion annually. Can we make some money if it's 100 billion annually? Put a yes in the chat box if you feel like if the market's 100 billion, could you make a little bit of money, just a little bit of money, offering a quality digital product? I want to see the yeses flying in, okay? Then it says, others point to even larger figures such as 950 billion when considering apps and IoT technologies, okay? The digital product market is expected to see substantial growth and forecasts predicting 26 trillion by 2034. How many people think if you start today and you start focusing, put some of your energy and efforts into the digital product marketplace, that you want a little piece of that 26 trillion in the next 10 years, 9 years? What? Are you kidding me? 26 trillion, right? Okay, and then I'm going to scroll down. You guys can do this on your own, and we're just going to come down going, What examples of digital products? Online courses and tutorials, ebooks and digital books, software applications, membership sites, digital subscriptions, digital artwork and templates, and product services. Okay, so there you go. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what this title of today's is all about. It's like how to sell these digital products that you didn't create and keep 100% of the profits. Like what? That's a little bit of confusing statement, maybe, I don't know, but we're going to explain that right now. How do you like those numbers, Candace? You didn't know that was coming.
Oh, I love that. I love the numbers. The proof is in the pudding. I love them. And, you know, that's why I'm excited to be here showing off this opportunity and this training, because the digital product space is booming. And it's been booming. And he just proved that with the stats. We backed it up. So it's like we're showing you something that's a hot market that you get to tap into. And guess what? It's in the trillions, and people are still doing it. So I don't want you to think like, oh, it's oversaturated. How can I, be in this space? Everyone's doing it. No, that means you can do it because there's opportunity and there's space for it. There's a space and need. So I'm excited. So I see some yeses. That's awesome in the chat. Okay.
So dive into your PowerPoint. Let's see it. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, you guys. And then if you guys have any questions throughout, you can ask them, but we'll also be doing a Q&A at the end. So if you get stuck or confused about something, can you share my screen? I'm going to remove you and then add mine. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, if you have questions, we will be answering them at the end. So we're here today because we're going to show you how to sell digital products you didn't create and keep 100% of the profit. You already know, we are your hosts. I'm here with my dad, Greg Ryder. He is the CEO and founder of LaunchCart, the Shopify alternative. That's why most of you are here. And I am his daughter. I'm Candace. So we're excited to team up together and bring, the father-daughter wisdom. We always like, what's that saying you like to say, Dad? The old geezer and what do you say?
And the young whippersnapper. What the heck is a whippersnapper?
We like to bring them. We like to team up together. You get to get amazing insights from him and then from myself. My dad's also really big and known for just being the entrepreneur's best friend and, an internet marketer guru. He a paid media expert. I've been building and launching stores since 2020. I launched my business in 2020 called Launch Your Merch, and I've helped build and launch over 100 online stores. So I have a passion for the e-commerce space. And then now in the past couple of years, I've just had a passion in the digital product space because I'm like, this is another way just to make money online and serve people and, make money while I'm sleeping, make money while I'm with my daughter at the playground. It's like, I love the digital product because I'm buying back my time. And we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. So we are your hosts today. We have tons of experience. And my dad already went over this. Why this training? Why now? The digital product market is exploding. He just gave you the stats. The market is exploding. This is the market that you want to tap in, that you want to be in. No matter what business you are in, you can take advantage of this opportunity. You don't need to create your own products. That's what we're here to show you. If you are not there yet, you are like, I've been overwhelmed with how to create my own product. You don't need to do that to sell and make money online through digital products. Why? Because as you guys know, AI is hot and you can leverage AI and master resale rights, which we're going to go over. This is your fast lane to freedom. And today we're breaking it all down step by step. So I know, again, my daddy shared a little bit about it, but you might be asking, what are digital products? Most of you probably know they are ebooks and online courses, but it's just more than that. It's audio guides and meditation tracks, design templates. It's coaching and private community access. I mean, if you've ever bought anything online, you guys, you've bought a digital product. So anything online is a digital product. And you don't have to be an expert or an influencer to sell digital products. Just tap into some high value content that already exists, which we're going to talk about. Why they're so profitable.
I want to ask this question real quick.
Like my dad's you're the cameraman, aren't you, back here?
Yeah, no, I'm switching to keep. That's like the pattern interrupts. How many people, put a yes in the box if you have created your own digital product in the past? And then put a yes, and then maybe list what it is. I just like to get a little feedback of what people have created and how many people have actually created a digital product. Okay.
Yeah. Have you created a digital product? And what
Back
is
to
it?
you.
And
Yeah.
what is it?
Yeah.
I know there's a little bit of a delay because we're streaming to multiple platforms. So I know as we talk, we have to wait a moment for the chat to come in. And I just want to make this note. If you are watching the replay, I still want you to engage. I still want you to be commenting in the chat box, because guess what? I come back and I look at all of the comments from our replays, and I'll come back and I'll reply to any questions in the chat, and I'll be sharing you some love. So if you're watching the replay, still be engaged.
Very cool. Okay.
Oh,
We got
awesome. Awesome. And audiobooks. I love that. A book and a course. Awesome, Nadia and Lise. I'm pronouncing your name properly. So why are they so profitable? You create once and you can sell forever. Create once and you sell forever. Think about it. If you are in the service industry, you're not creating it once. If you're like, I have a friend who's a hairstylist. She has to go in multiple days of work and see multiple clients. Now I know she loves her job, but with digital products, you create once and you sell over and over and over. 97% profit margins. You might be thinking, wait, why is it not 100%? It's 97% because there's a 3% merchant fee. But
you have to pay. Visa and MasterCard gets their fee, but that's what I love about this. You're talking about profit margins that enable you to really buy advertising and recoup your investment. So when you start to incorporate digital products into whatever you're doing, bundle with physical products, bundle with your hats, t-shirts, your hoodies, your merch stores, it gives you the ability to increase your profit margins. So now you can afford to buy traffic. And as you guys know, if you've seen me with my Launch Ads webinar, he who can spend the most money advertising wins. So this is a critical component to anybody and everybody marketing and advertising online or doing anything online.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Another reason why they're so profitable. So he just shared it's 97% profit margin. And why? Because there's no storage, no shipping or inventory, no other fees. You know, my dad and I, we've been in the e-commerce industry for years. We used to be in the drop shipping game. We used to have an apparel company, and we sat on inventory for years. So that's why it's one of the main reasons why LaunchCart, came alive. It was an idea and it came to life. And that's why I'm passionate about coaching others on how to build merch stores without buying inventory. Because one, again, we want to buy back your time. We want financial freedom. And digital products is that next step, is that next product that you can create and launch. And you're not storing inventory. You're not worrying about, there's no headache. So that's why they're so profitable. Instant delivery.
And the idea of ebooks and digital courses and stuff just like this, we're transferring knowledge. And knowledge has a very, very, very high perceived value because it is valuable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you're serving. That's like how we're here serving you. We're in the service industry, right? We're all here to serve. And we want to give back to our community. We want everyone to win and succeed and build their passion project and walk in their purpose. So that's what's beautiful about us, giving to you guys. And you guys get the tools and resources from us to go implement to your community, to your audience. And if you're just starting out, you get to build that from the ground up. So again, instant delivery, happy customers, right? We all want happy customers. And the great thing with digital products, instant delivery. They don't gotta wait a couple of days, a week to get their product. And then you can sell while you're asleep, which I love the most. Okay, I want to make money while I sleep. So real examples of products, I love to give visuals. I'm a very visual person. So for example, digital downloads. We have a good friend who's a dog trainer. He can make a 30-day dog training PDF. He could use it as a low ticket offer, or he can use it as a lead magnet to then upsell them with his in-person dog training services or his online dog training course. Maybe you're a yoga instructor. You can create a yoga stretching exercise PDF. Again, use it as a lead magnet, you guys, because as you know, when you're building a business, you need what? Customers. And then you need leads to get to customers. So how do you get leads? This is honestly, probably one of the also main reasons why I love digital products. Not only, yes, for the income and the extra revenue stream, but you can use digital products as lead magnets to then turn into customers depending on what you're selling and what business you're in. And actually, while I'm sharing these examples, Guys, comment below, what is your business? What are you selling? What are you offering? And if you're just starting out, what are you currently working on? I want to know. Again, so we have digital, so these are all digital download examples. Another example is courses, how to start your own MMA gym. Maybe you're a trainer, how to start your podcast in 7 days, coaching, weekly men's growth circle, women's mindset Zoom calls, weekly life therapy. I have a client who does grief counseling, like grief group counseling through Zoom calls. So it's a monthly membership subscription, and she offers that to her audience, to her community. So these are all real examples of different digital products. And I want to bring up another example because that's not on here. We mentioned it on our other live, and I thought it was a good one. I have a friend who's a massage therapist who's crushing it. She's doing amazing. She truly loves what she does. She has her own studio, so she doesn't work with another company. She works for herself, but she's a mama just like me. It's my best friend out here. She's a 5-year-old. Our daughters are starting school soon, and our schedules are going to completely change because right now they're in daycare and we're allowed to leave them, to daycare later in the day, where school, it's about to get out by 2:45 p.m. So we have to do some things to change up our schedule. So I've been working with her, and I'm like, Kayla, you need to launch a digital product. And she's finally going to do it. And she's going to create a facial balancing PDF worksheet so people can go at home and do their own facial balancing massage to themselves. So not only is she going to offer that to those who can't visit her in person out here in Arizona, she's gonna make money that way. But I told her, hey, eventually we can run ads to this, and we can say, hey, let's only show this this offer to those in our area where she's located. So then she can get these leads, these customers, and then eventually promote them to come see her in person. So I just wanted to share that strategy as someone who is in the service industry on the strategy of what she's going to do with her digital product.
So that's a great strategy. Now let me give you guys a little pro tip, which it seems obvious to me and maybe to other people, but maybe not to you. So watch this for a second. So I'm going to add my screen to the stage, and we're going to come back to here. Or wait, we're going to add the stage. I got to remove you first, I guess. Add this to stage. So again, what I did, I went to Google and I put in top trending digital products. Okay, pretty simple, right? And I want everyone to always think about researching and trying to make sure you're doing the right thing. And then you come down here again to the AI overview, top trending products, online courses, ebooks, digital templates, stock media, and printables. Okay, and then let's say you did top trending digital products for the yoga industry. Okay, now it's gonna, I got to learn how to spell. Now it's going to tell me. It's going to tell me, right? And then I went over here and I went top trending digital products for kids. What do you mean for kids? Coloring books for kids, storylines for kids. There's all kinds of, there's just, look, the internet is out there, and you can create these things and you can do these things and you can kind of get stuff going. So again, don't forget to do a little bit of your homework and try to figure out what you might want to do. Now, we're going to give you some solutions in the digital marketing space regarding master resale rights, which Ken's getting ready to talk about. But I just want you guys to know, to always consider the idea that we're okay at what we do, or maybe we might even be great at what we do, but do your own little research, take a few minutes and Google stuff, ask AI, and you're going to get some answers. You're going to fine tune and really, really help you get there faster and make a better product.
Yeah. And you guys, what matters most is just finding a niche and giving people a result, giving people a solution. That's where the money is. He just shared a good one, which was, guys, it's such a hot market as well. Downloadable coloring pages and books for children. We know people in our community who have made thousands of dollars selling coloring books, like not physical, just PDF, and selling them to parents. So there's money everywhere. There's opportunity everywhere. It's just figuring out what that niche is and giving people a result. So the possibilities are truly endless. And that's also just why overall I love the e-commerce industry. The possibilities are endless. And now just like with where we're at with AI and Google, you can just literally start a business in a day, in a couple days. But we're here to fast track that and give you the resources and tools so you can feel confident in that. Okay. So let me move forward. Oh, wait, actually, before I move forward, I wanted to, Lise, I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly, wrote, I write fiction and nonfiction books. So what you could do with that is literally you can give maybe a snippet of your book, right? Like the first 10 pages of the first 2 chapters, and use that as a lead magnet. Like give it for free. And then now you're generating an email list. And then guess what? Now you get to go email the email list saying, hey, buy the rest of the book. Or you just sell the book to us, whatever the price is, and you just sell it. But you can, we want leads. We want to build the email list.
And now with AI and all these cool tools out there, don't forget to go create an audiobook, because some of us, I do not read books. I listen to books.
That is true.
I do not read books. I listen to books. So that's something else that with AI, it's so easy to get your book transcribed, but you can pick all kinds of different voices and have a voice behind it. And then you could create a whole bunch of digital products around little snippets around, you record it and then you get some of that, what they call clip art and you can create videos. And that's a whole nother training we need to do, but like kind of faceless content around your product or your book.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
That's awesome. I didn't even think about that. And you know what? With AI, it's so cool because you can do AI to transcribe and read your book, your PDF for you. And I was using an AI tool recently, creating some UGC content. And I didn't I liked the voice that my avatar was using, but I wanted her, it was a girl, I wanted her to have more like oomph to what she was saying. So all I did was reread the script and I went up higher here and then I went lower here. And AI literally took her voice, but molded it with where I wanted to go high and where I wanted to go low. And it was awesome. So I'm just thinking of a book, I feel like when you're reading a book though, there are some things you want to put emphasis on. And maybe you're like, that's cool, but it has to be read a certain way. You can make sure it's read with a certain way with AI.
Yeah, very cool. So here's her answer. I already have more than 5,000 email subscribers. I have them for sale on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kebo. So that's awesome. So now you say, okay, how can I leverage that? What can I do for that? And how can you keep adding more digital products to your list? What can you sell and extend that out there? Fantastic, fantastic, good job. Carol's saying, oh, great idea. I'll do that on Gen Lead Sales. That's perfect. Okay, so let's transition and move on. But what if you don't have a product to sell? So let me give you just a little bit of insight and a little bit of wisdom real quick on creating digital products. So if you say, hey, I have an expertise, I want to create a digital product, I don't know necessarily how to do it or the best way to do it, or I don't know the framework, or I don't know how I should price it, I don't know the ascension ladder, you can email support@launchcard.com and we can talk to you and set a call with you and help you with that, because my son launched a company called Value Add-On, and he helped coach over 1,000 content creators on creating their courses and their membership sites and their courses and their digital content. So we have a lot of experience in that. And if you've ever been in Launch Academy, you can see we've created a lot of content. But the idea is that you're going to take some expertise and you're going to create some content around it that's going to teach and train, and then you want to make it into a framework. And the real easy framework is people are at A and they want to get to Z. So if you're going to deliver a result from A to Z, what is 3 steps, 5 steps, 7 steps that you can put in the middle of that from them to get to A to get to Z? And each one could be, let's say it's 7 steps to get from A to get to Z. Each step could be a separate book. It could be a separate module. It could be built as a separate ebook or a separate thing. So each 7 steps all put together get you from A to Z, but this one step gets you from A to C or from C to F, right? So this is how you take that idea and you make this framework. Then you say, okay, if it's an ebook form, it has a value proposition of this, but if it's an ebook plus a workbook, it has a higher value proposition. If you got an ebook plus a workbook, plus there's a video, it gets higher valuation. Or if maybe you have a series of videos, it gets higher valuation. So there's different things that you create that make it more valuable. So as we start to share with you what we're getting ready to move into, you're going to see we've got ebooks or your PDFs, we've got images, we've got videos, and the whole gamut that comes along with what we're getting ready to share with you and what we've done for help digital marketers in the marketplace. So
yes, and just as he's sharing that, one of my ebooks that I offer is how to launch your online store in 7 steps. And then throughout that ebook, I have worksheets. So I'm making the ebook engaging. right? I want people to not only get my ebooks, but I also want to give them results. And that's why you just mentioned workbooks. And I love workbooks for that reason, because it gets people actually thinking and moving and implementing. So before we actually move forward, has this training already been valuable? Are you guys learning? Are you guys taking away? Are you thinking about, okay, yes, I know I have a solution that I can offer to my community. I know there's something that I can create to get someone from A to Z. I want to know below in the comments if you're retaining this information and it's making you think outside of the box. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe you're like, I've actually been wanting to build digital products. This is the sign that I needed to, get momentum going through this.
Or along the same lines as verbalized different, have you had any aha moments? Like Carol was like, oh, great idea. So she had that aha moment that she can put something in together, because that's what we want to do, is we want to inspire you, we want to motivate you, and we want to kind of get you into that mindset of creativity around digital products, right? Bundling them with physical products. And I always tell that story of how we were working with Bethany Frankel, and we were doing jeans. And you go, okay, she had jeans and she had bras and she had underwear, different things. Like, how do you incorporate a digital product into that? Well, we came up with this idea. I did some searching, Google searching, and one of the challenges that women have was how to keep white jeans white. So we did a bunch of research, and we created an ebook, and we put a value on it of, I can't remember what we valued it at, but we put a value on it of how to keep white jeans white. We'd give it away, and that would give us a lead to buy the jeans, and then we bundled that with the white jeans itself, and it helped increase our conversions. So it's like there's always a way. There's always a way.
Okay, I have another example. Again, I just love examples, you guys, because someone like me, I need examples to get my mind thinking and get an inspiration. So I am in the print-on-demand space. If you're familiar with print-on-demand, it allows you to build and sell products without worrying about buying inventory. And I love journals. I'm like a journal hoarder, I think. I've actually gotten a lot better now that I think about it. I've gotten a lot better. But I have created a couple journals and sold them on one of my stores. And the thing with journals on print-on-demand, the cost of goods is a little bit higher. Like, I can go to the Dollar Tree, I can go to TJ Maxx and Target and get a pretty affordable journal for like $5. But with print on demand, the cost of goods is a little bit higher, so the retail price has to be higher. So I wanted to sell my journal, but I wanted to add more value. So what I did was I created an affirmation ebook and little meditation ebook, and I bundled it together. So I'm like, hey, buy this journal, this physical journal, and you'll also get this ebook. And since it's 97% profit margin, right? It would increase my profit for the journal. I increased it like $10 to $15 because I was selling the journal, I think, for over 20. I can't remember now because I put that store to the side. But just giving you an idea, if you are I know we have a lot of people on here watching who build merch products. What can you create as an ebook to bundle with maybe your T-shirt, with the mug, with a journal? And with the journal, it's great because it goes hand in hand. Like, hey, get the journal, and then now you have this affirmation ebook that you can use to, write in the journal and keep it as your affirmation journal.
We have a lot of veterans. We have a lot of faith-based people. So like even like with a faith-based store, you have your Christian merchandise, it's like Real Men Pray and all this different stuff. You could do the miracle of tithing. You could do some stuff that kind of ties into faith. So there's all kinds of things to do it. But with that being said, let's move into master resale rights. So let's talk about that, Candace.
Yes. So that's what we're moving into, you guys. What are master resale rights? Because now, you guys, we've been talking about digital products. You already know that it's a hot, hungry market. It's a lucrative business. It's something that anyone can do, no matter what business or niche that you're in. But today's call, where we want to go over how you can make money selling digital products with the product you didn't create and keep 100% of the profit. And you're like, how is that possible? Well, that is through master resale rights. So what are master resale rights? MRR, also shortened, means you get a license to sell a digital product as your own and keep 100% of the profit. No content creation required. You don't got to go spend time and energy creating an ebook, creating a PDF. You don't have to go spend time getting the camera, setting up the camera, recording your course, editing the course, publishing the course. So no content creation required. You do not have to split revenue. You don't have to go share the revenue with someone else. You get to keep 100% of the profit. And again, instant delivery, happy customers. Because why we always want happy customers. That's why you might see that I put the instant delivery, happy customers throughout these slides, because you want happy customers. If you get happy customers, you get return. Yes. Oh, Carol, yes, this is great. And I don't know how to set up resale rights. Well, we're going to show you today. And then you get to sell it over and over and over again. Anyone here, though, I want to ask, does anyone here not know what master resale rights are? Comment no if you don't, and then comment yes, Carol, right? Yes, right? Yes, if you're already familiar with the term master resale rights. I also want to kind of get a good idea of where people are at on today's call. And then, Pops, do you have anything to say?
And while you're waiting for that, let me give another analogy. It's like you're borrowing credibility, so to speak, in that, like, what we're getting ready to show you is courses that my son Joshua and Candace have created, and they're experts in the field of what the courses have been created. And then there's some with his Joshua's girlfriend. They're experts, so you get to buy the rights to sell their content. And then there's various reasons why anyone would do that, but the bottom line is you're paying for the right to get somebody else's expertise and content to attract your ideal customer, and then you can use this tool to sell them this tool that you already have as well, right? And to build that audience up. So I see a lot of yeses. I see a few no's. No. Or no, me. You said no as they've heard of it, but yes.
No as they don't know what it is, and yes as they do know what it is.
Gotcha.
Deb said, I want to sell AI agents, or do you think I should create courses on how to create AI agents? I would say both.
Well, that's a great idea, but let me say it one other way. How about creating a course or a PDF or a checklist or something that tells the benefits, how to earn an extra, how to make an extra 100 sales a month on autopilot with AI, how to generate and increase your revenues by 20% with that AI robot, which, by the way, I set up our AI robot yesterday. So now we have an AI robot and a human voice answering Launchcart's phone. It's incredible. It's amazing. Our tools are amazing. So, but again, let's sell the end result, right? And then bring them in to do that. And if you're interested in kind of like affiliate, we have a great affiliate program, and we're doing this for people, but I would love to support you in that as well. So
yeah. Okay, so I see most yeses, a couple no's. So going back to my slides, why MRR, why master resale rights is a marketer's dream. And real quick, you guys are all marketers, right? Because in the beginning of this live, we said, are you a marketer or a dabbler? And you guys are marketers. So why is this a marketer's dream? Why is this your dream? No course creation stress. Again, I just mentioned, if you have to go create your own digital products, which I'm so for creating your own content and digital course, digital product. But MRR, you don't have to worry about course creation stress. Instant credibility, like my pop said, you get to use other people's credibility, proven content that's already converting. You get to sell with confidence. It's all done for you, and this is great for affiliates, influencers, or beginners who want to earn now. So if you're thinking, this sounds amazing, but where do I start? Well, that is why we're here today, because imagine having this all done for you. Products that you didn't have to create, assets that you didn't have to build from scratch. That is why we're here, because I'm going to share with you an academy that my brother and I, Joshua, have created, and it's called Profits.click. So we're going to show you a real example how this works and how you can turn this into your income stream by the end of the week. So let me see. We're going to go back. I need to pull up the School Academy. This is in School. How many are familiar with School?
I beat you to it.
Oh, here, go to mine because you're in the wrong one. Or not in the wrong one. So there we go. Okay, so here we are. This is Profits.click, you guys. This is an academy that my brother and I have created. And this is an MRR Academy, Master Resell Rights. So this is a full-blown digital business in the box. And I'm going to go over what's in the academy, and I'm going to show you what's possible. And then at the end of this, I'm going to show you how you can get into the academy and how you can resell this if you choose. So, and actually before I start diving into this, I just want to share why my brother and I created this. And so we, master resale rights, the MRR term, it's been around for ages. I just learned about it a couple years ago, and I was going to my brother and dad, and I was telling them about this, and they're like, yeah, Candace, this has been around forever, but it was blowing up on Instagram and TikTok, and I never heard of it. And so I was telling my brother about it, and we were kind of just bouncing off ideas, and we were looking at other products because we were like, we should resell them, but we are coming across the same issue with quality. Whereas we've seen a lot of these master resale rights products, and they weren't the highest quality. It was just a lot of fluff. And so we were like, let's create our own, because then we can focus on quality control. We can make sure that we're delivering high quality. And that is why we created Profits.Click, because we wanted to create our own courses with real value and teach you real things that not only if you get into this academy, you actually are learning and you get to walk away with knowledge, or you get to resell it and serve other people so that you feel confident in what you're selling to your community, to your new audience. So once you get into the academy, we have a great welcome to Profits.Click. This is where we just give you, an introduction to the academy, sharing you with what we're about, who we are, talks about Joshua, my brother.
Hey, Candace, do Control Plus and blow your screen up so they're all bigger. Couple more times, one more time.
You can just hide
Boom,
us.
there we go. Yeah, there you go. Now it's just easier to see. So it's like you can really see.
Yeah, so welcome to Profits.Click. So we have a great welcome series. And then in the next course, we have how to resell these courses for 100% profit. So a lot of you already know what master resale rights is. So we make sure, though, that we are telling you and walking you step by step how to resell these courses. And I love my brother because he's actually one of the main coaches in the academy. And I love him as a coach because he really breaks things down. He simplifies them, and he shares it in a way where it's really easy to retain the information and then implement the information. So, once you get in, you'll notice we always have a learning phase and then a building phase. And then we make it that way again. So you can watch it, go through it, and go implement it. And Josh is great because he doesn't have fluff and he doesn't ramble. He gets right to the point because he's like, I know time is valuable, time is money, and I want to get you guys going and get you guys set up. So we have in the how to resell these courses, step by step, how to resell, how to list, like where to sell it, where to build your link in bio. And what's cool with master resale rights, so one, you could either resell this whole academy and put them into Profits.Click, or if you wanted, you can go take all this content, all these courses, and put them in your own academy, if that's what you choose. And we show you how to do that as well. And we give you all of the assets. We give you all the thumbnails, all the descriptions, all of the videos, PDFs, all that. So you can
show them one example of getting all the thumbnails in Canva. Because again, for those of you who are really ambitious, you go, hey, I want to have my own school community, or I want to use Launch CRM's community, and you want to build your own stuff and have it all built in your own, you can do it.
Yes. So actually in here, you'll see we have all of our course contents. And of course, we have terms of use and all that fun stuff. But course titles, course description, course thumbnail, lesson heading, lesson title, and then the URL where you get to put these all into your own academy if you choose to go that route. And then also, if we go right here, video course thumbnails, we have I would like to call it our more like unisex thumbnails. Or if you come over here, I told Josh, I was like, I need more girly ones, more feminine. So he went and did that for me. And we went and created all of these more, I would say, feminine, girly thumbnails that can go over the videos. And this is if you would use these if you're building out your own academy, your own community. But you can also use these for, assets for promotion.
You can use it for social media posts and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
And again, these are very high quality. This content is really, really well done. I would put it up against anybody in the industry. And I would say it's some of the best teaching and training on the internet, because I've seen a lot of the crap that's out there, especially in the MRR world. Most of the people that create MRR courses, they throw stuff together, they use AI, they don't proofread it, they don't put the energy and effort into it. That's not what this is.
Mhm.
Josh literally spent 6 to 8 months, like a month or like 2 to 3 weeks, 8 hours a day on almost every single one of these courses, and so did Candace. And they're all timely. They're not like these big long 14-hour videos per course. They're like little 3-minute, 5-minute, 7-minute, 10-minute videos on each section. Very consumable, bite-sized chunks. If you guys like that, say yes in the chat box, because that's what I like.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
love it. So
Yeah, and I'm sure we don't want to crap on anyone out there selling their own master resale rights products. We just had experience, outdated low quality, and quality was a non-negotiable for us. So we're like, let's take it into our own hands and let's solve the quality problem. And we also wanted an academy an MRR product that actually teaches and empowers. We didn't want to outsource the content or slap our name on something that was pre-written. We wanted to create this from scratch. And what's cool about this academy is we might be not even 2 years old. So it's all new. It's not outdated content. It's not like years and years and years old. And we're real coaches with real experience. So if I go back to my screen, okay. Oh, I see yeses in the comment. Okay, awesome. So not only do we show you how to resell these courses. So if you're watching this and you're like, okay, I do love the idea of building my own digital product or digital course. I'm not there yet. And yeah, I honestly am in the space where I'd rather just resell this. Then this is the course that you would want to stick with, because we're going to show you how to do just that. Basically, how to start your own business reselling profits.click. And then not only that, we give you an MRR marketing kit. So we want to make sure that we're giving you more tools and resources to set you up for success. We don't want to just sell you something and then leave you high and dry. No, we want you to win. So we give you an introduction. We give you what to say and how to sell it, because you might be like, this is so new to me. How would I sell this? Well, we want to make sure that we give you, a nice Q&A sheet on what to say and how to say it. We give you a 30-day social media Reels challenge. Reels you could post with the captions of what to post. We give you a 4-day rapid cash flow email swipe. So if you're watching this and you have an email audience and you're like, I know that actually this product would serve my community, we give you a 4-day cash flow email swipe. So obviously you just copy and paste and tweak it a little bit and you're ready to go offer this to your community. We give you sales page funnel templates and graphics. We give you lead magnets. And we give you lead magnets because a lot of you are probably tuning in because you either on Launch Cart or using Launch Ads. And if you're using Launch Ads, I know you're running ads. So we give you lead magnets that you can run ads to. And then we also give you a handful of these products we let you resell individually as low ticket offers. So then you can go run ads and make money instantly and then go upsell them later on into the academy. So we're making sure we're giving you endless resources to grow this MRR product that you invested in. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, I'm focusing on my own business, I do want to launch and scale, then I would just say you go through these courses. Go increase your skill set to increase your income. So we have a branding 101, the beginner's guide. So this is Giselle. This is my brother's girlfriend. She's another industry seasoned expert. She works for one of the top agencies in San Diego. And not only that, she is actually an influencer herself, a known influencer in San Diego. So it's not like we just went and created a random branding 101 video guide. No, we went to a woman who's an expert in branding and who scales businesses. So she created a great video, and it's a video where a few videos where you go through it and you're writing down notes. She tells you, take out your notebook. I don't know if you can hear the audio, but it's okay. But she explains, all about branding 101, how to manifest, how to think bigger. And she shares elements of a great brand. And she's sharing elements of what a great brand is because she works with some humongous companies across the country. So we're very grateful that she's a coach in our academy. And if I scroll down actually a little bit, since I mentioned she's an influencer, she also so graciously gave us one of her influencer handbook in the PDF format, and it's in the academy, and you get to go through it and learn from it. So I wanted to make sure we also tapped into the influencer UGC space, because I have a lot of friends in that space, and we'll get into that in just one moment. But I just wanted to kind of give her a shout out because she is one of our coaches and she's amazing. So again, we have a branding 101 guide, how to build an amazing website, how to build your LinkedIn bio page, digital product selling masterclass. You might be watching this and you're like, yeah, I actually want to sell my own digital products. I do have digital products, but you need to be better at selling them. We have a whole course in here, a learning phase and a building phase. So we walk you through on how to sell your own digital product. And a course we're actually working on right now is how to build and create your own digital product. So we will be adding that to the academy very soon. My brother's almost finished with that one. And you might mention, Candace, it sounds like he does most of the work. Well, when it comes to the videos, I'm like, yes, because he's such a good trainer. And once you're in it, you'll know. I'm like, yeah, you have to do the courses because you're just great at training. But so we have, I just want to go over a few more of these courses: the digital product selling masterclass, the sales funnel, email marketing fundamentals. As we mentioned, you need to grow your list so then you can go sell and serve. And then one of my favorite courses, what is my course that I created, the Sell Custom Merchandise Using Print on Demand. So if any of you are watching this and you are a Launchcart user and you've launched your Launchcart store, but it's just sitting there, or you haven't really, finished it, this is the course from you. Some of you know me from that. I'm very particular in how I build and launch stores. My dad might say I'm a little bit too nitpicky, but I'm like, hey, I learned from you, Pops. I learned from the best. So I took all my knowledge, my experience, and I put it into a course, and I put it in the academy, because I do actually sell this separate outside of the academy. But I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it to any of our Profit.click members. So again, we broke it down to a great learning phase and then a building phase. I show you step by step how you can launch your own branded merch store and launch it within days without ever having to buy inventory or worry about fulfillment. And you know what's cool about all of this, you guys, is, again, there's 3 ways to make money from this. The first way is getting into the academy to go resell the academy, okay? So you're getting into the academy and you're going to go resell it. The second way is I'm going to get into this academy and I'm going to leverage the content that I'm learning to grow and scale my business. The third way is I'm going to go through these courses and I'm going to increase my skill set and I'm going to offer it as a service. You guys heard me earlier. I launched my business in 2020 and I build merch stores. I build merch stores for other, businesses, content creators, anyone. So you guys can literally go through my course, learn a skill set, and turn that into a service. You can then go out there and offer, hey, I'll build you a merch store anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000. You can go through the email marketing fundamentals course, gain knowledge, gain experience, and then go offer email marketing services out there. Same thing for building a website. Learn how to build a website, an amazing one at that, and then go offer that as a service. So I like to share that because there's 3 ways you can really make money with the Master Resale Rights Academy, Profits.click. Do you have anything to say about that, Pops?
No, just the whole concept and everything here. The content is quality, and I'm sitting there going, "What? I didn't know you had that course in there. I got to go through that course." So look, there's that course on Canva, and I'm like, "Wait a sec, I use Canva, but I'm always getting stuck, and I'm always like, and I know it does what I want it to do, but I don't know really how to use it because I've never taken the time to do it." And I'm like, dude, I got to go through this Canva course. Overview the dashboard, how to create your first Canva product, how to do templates, how to apply styles, how to edit your designs, how to edit photos, how to find fonts and editing text, how to change backgrounds. It's like, oh my God, how to do animations, how to do page transitions, how to lock elements, how to resize your designs. It's like, this is like the world's best course on Canva. I love it. I didn't know that was in there.
Yeah. No, the Canva. Okay, so the Canva is amazing. And because I always tell people, like, the top platforms that I'm using for my business are Canva, Launchcart, LaunchCRM, and LaunchChat. It's basically all Launchcart products and then Canva. And because Canva is just a time saver. But I will admit, anyone can use Canva, but if you truly learn how to leverage the tools that Canva's that they give you, it's just like you take it to the next level. So that's what we wanted to make sure we created this course and shared, so you can take that to the next level. Make sure you're utilizing what you have at the tip of your fingers. And actually, we need to add a couple more videos to this because Canva has launched a lot of AI features, which are literally amazing. Another just time-saving hack. So we'll make sure we add some of anything new into this course. So yes, you guys, we have endless courses in here. When you scroll down, you kind of get into the social media. One second, you guys. Kamaya, my daughter's here, and Kamaya, she can't hear me, but her. Can you guys hear her tablet?
No, we don't hear her tablet.
Okay, well, it's very loud in my ears, so I'm asking her to turn that down. Okay, sorry about that. So when we move on to this section, we have a UGC Creator Academy, Faceless Creator Class, social media kits and portfolios, how to go viral on social. Again, we want to make sure that we serve those who are in the social media space and who want to, sell this academy and be present on social media. So you can, go through this content, learn this, and leverage it to, again, resell the academy or just be an influencer content creator yourself. And then lastly is we are always doing live streams. So if you guys can't come to the live streams, we offer replays in here as well. So that's the academy, you guys. It will always be evolving and growing, but I will make a note about this. We're not just going to add anything and everything. We take pride in being intentional and not overwhelming our community with just like random stuff. Like these are all well thought out, and even it's set up in a way where it's with intention. So the last piece of the Profits.Click Academy that I love is the community. It's our ever growing community. This is where you guys get to, be a family, talk to others, get feedback, get help. You get to talk to me, talk to Joshua, talk to Giselle. And if we ever bring on any experts or trainings, like my dad's in here, you can tag him. You get access to the coaches, and we all get to support each other, whether it's reselling the academy, building our own business, turning a skill into a service. Like I said, like you guys, I build merch stores. And if you guys are like, hey, I can do that, then you can, of course, get help and ask me. And that is the community piece of the academy. So that is what my brother and I have created. I love it. I take pride in it. You're not just buying education, you're acquiring skills that can be turned into real income streams. So if you guys are loving this, can we move on into what the offer is, what the opportunity is?
Let's do it.
Yeah. And then Anid asked, can you privately brand the entire site? Yes. So when you get the master resale rights, you are allowed to do that. You are allowed to take all the content and resell it under your own academy, your own community. And we show you how to do that under how to resell these courses for 100% profit.
Using School,
or you can use Launch CRM. And actually, Launch CRM, there now is a really cool School import feature. So we might in the future be getting off of School and putting it into our CRM. We just haven't done that yet. But I don't know if you even knew that, Dad. You can now import School communities into the CRM. So it's pretty cool. Okay, awesome. These classes are great. I am so happy they're all included in the academy. I can't wait, Carol. I can't wait for you. I love the energy. I'm excited. So let's go ahead and move on to the opportunity.
And Carol, you can be an affiliate, and then you can also, if you end up getting the course, you're selling your own stuff. So you're not really an affiliate. You're selling the same thing, but there is some affiliate stuff tied into it that you can be a part of course.
Yeah, Carol, if you get into the academy, you get to resell it and keep 100% profit.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and go into the limited time offer. So we are offering this academy today to you guys What you get with the Academy is the master resale rights. You get all 20 courses, plus more coming. Like I mentioned, we are currently working on how to build your own digital product. And then we're always building off any of the other courses that maybe a new tool or feature comes out, like in Canva. You get access to a private members only community. Okay, this is your own. Profits.click is your own family. You get access to the downloads, cheat sheets, PDFs, templates, and more. So we're giving you guys resources, Canva templates. We're giving you the lead magnets that these lead magnets are Canva templates. So you're able to plop them in Canva and rebrand them with your logo and your colors, which is cool. I love that. So we're making sure we're always giving you endless resources. And then of course you get anytime access to content. Once you get in, you're in forever. So this is a customer appreciation sale, and it's normally $997, but we wanted to, again, appreciate our customers, show love to our launch cart family, and today we're offering it for $497. This is your chance to step into a new lane and build a real asset and finally start earning digital. Okay, sorry, what were we? You were saying something.
I just put the link in the chat.
Oh.
And it's basically mrr.launchyourmerch.com. It'll take you to the sales page, the order page. And the order page, let me do this, looks just like this. And here's the order page. And you're going to see that it's normally $997. It's $497. Tells you what's going on. Candace has a little upsell to her bundle. You might as well grab that for an extra $27 to get her branding blueprint bundle that she put together. You can use PayPal. And you can pay now, PayPal later. You can use Amazon Pay. You can use Afterpay. You can use Affirm. And if you click this little thing right here, you can do Cash App, Google Pay, or Klarna. So I know a lot of people are always asking, is there a payment plan? You can do a payment plan right here with one of these products, right? With Afterpay or Klarna and or PayPal Pay Later.
Yes.
So if you're in a situation where you'd like to or you need the payment options, make sure you check that out.
Yeah. So, so just to reiterate, the Affirm, Klarna, and Afterpay, those are the buy now, pay later options. So those are great. I use them for myself when I'm always shopping online. And they do I like to be transparent. You do have to just you have to apply for the financing through them. It is a soft inquiry, so don't worry about it hurting your credit score or anything like that. So if that's something definitely you need, definitely use it. Take advantage of the buy now, pay later options. Some of the financing plans are pay literally as low as $40 a month. So it's awesome. And I'm always so grateful that I'm able to offer that to my community. So again, it's only $497 today. So we did this live the other day, but like my dad mentioned, he accidentally deleted the replay. So I wanted to make sure I still honored the fast action bonus. I offered the first 5 customers on the last call. The first 5 who take fast action will get a complimentary 45-minute coaching call with me. Those already filled up, but since we're showing up today, still wanted to give you guys a fast action bonus and honor those who are showing up today and taking action. So the first 3 who take action today will get a complimentary coaching call with myself. And we can use that to get you in the Profits.click Academy, get you set up. I can help you list it on either it's your CRM or listing it on wherever you want to sell it on Launchcart. I will work with you on that. So I definitely would say take advantage, be a fast action taker. Let's fast track your way to success. And this is just something that I love to offer to those who are like, I'm in, I'm ready. I want to invest in my future. I want to invest in myself. Again, we're offering something to increase your skill set. We're offering something to really build a real asset. And you can do this without a brand or a following or even a product because we're giving it all to you. Okay, all right. So Atya, I hope I'm pronouncing names properly. Just to confirm, purchasing Profits.click Academy and MRR means that you have to use school or launch CRM to resell under your own branding. So if you want, if you want to resell under your own branding, you can, it's wherever you want to build it. So you can, on launch, obviously I'm going to shout out Launch CRM. That's what I use. And I love Launch CRM. You're able to build out your own community members area. So you can do it in there. You can do it in school. I know there's other various membership platforms, but of course I'm going to shout out our own because we truly have it all. Everything's under, anything to grow and scale your business is literally in CRM. So,
and the only comment I was making is there's no training on how to, like, let's say you wanted to put it in Kajabi or Infusionsoft or ClickFunnels or some other platform. There's no training on how to do that.
Yeah, we give you all the assets though. So
yeah, you give all the assets. You have all the images, all the thumbnails, and 95% of them, if not all of them, are in Canvas. So then you can put your logo on there and you can swap out the logos and you can do that. And you go, why would anybody do this? Like, this is a really good concept. It's like, why would anybody do this? Well, as you do this, even though you're private labeling these landing page and the order form and the collecting of the tools, they're still going through Candace's content. So Candace is getting brand recognition, and she's teaching how to build a merch store on Launchcart. So at the end of the day, you're selling a course on how to do print-on-demand merch, and they're going to come back to Launchcart. So there's reasons why we're doing this. It's a good for you. It's good for Candace. It's good for the world. Now it's good for me because now they're coming back to Launchcart. Right. And so the same thing kind of goes with all this. It's like, why would Giselle give us her content? Because she wants to get her brand out there, and she's got her book, and she wants people looking up her book, and she's a rock star when it comes to being a local influencer. She gets free tickets and free food and all kinds of stuff. So there's reasons why we're doing it, and we can make that happen. Now, the other thing that Candace didn't put in the slide, which we need to, is like, look, if we want you to see the content. So I talked to Candace and I said, look, we got to offer a money back satisfaction guarantee, like 7 days. So get in today, get in there, go through the content. I promise you, this is going to be some of the best laid out content you've ever consumed. My son is really good at this, and so is Candace. Candace took 3 months to create her class because she is a perfectionist. I'm like, just nail it. Just get it down. Let's go. Come on. Because I'm ready, fire, aim. You guys, anyone knows me, knows I was like, oh, let's get this done. So they put a lot of energy and a lot of time to make this very sequential, very organized, very well thought through to get results and to get the end result delivered in this content. So 7 days, get access, get in there, play around. If you go, hey, this isn't what I thought it was, just let us know. And Candace will get your money back to you. Okay.
I see a question, and I'm not sure about it. Are there any MRR license restrictions on sales rights? Do you mind? I'm not quite sure of the question. But there are terms, like, for example, you cannot sell the course less than $500. And there are sometimes promo periods. So that's what's cool, guys, is you guys can get into this academy and sell it once and make your money back.
Yeah, what we're trying to do there with the license rights is, like, if you go out there and start selling the whole thing for $27, it doesn't help anybody, right? The content's worth thousands.
Yeah,
right?
and so Josh and I, my brother, so that's like today I'm selling it as $497, but Josh and I, we're always selling it $1,000. So you guys aren't competing with us. So that's why we just, there is a term like only you can't sell it less than $497. And you'll see once you get in there, we have like terms of use. We're not super strict. It's just telling you what you can and cannot do. And like you said, we give you certain courses you can sell individually. Like, for example, I'm gonna be honest, my course, that's not one of them. You cannot sell my course individually, but we give you a list of other courses that you're able to sell individually. And let me give you a good visual of that. Because I love to show, this is one of our,
and what she's doing, Vin's asking the good question. Is it only for 1 year? No, it's not for 1 year. It's lifetime. Lifetime MRR.
Yeah. So then, so how much should we charge to resell? I say minimum $497, but the content is worth, like, to me, thousands, but I'm like, at least, like, I would say anywhere between $497 to $1,000. But what's cool is maybe you are a coach or service provider. You can be like, hey, buy into this academy and I'll sell you XYZ coaching, or I'll give you this extra bundle. So you can increase the added value. But I'm like, there's no really increasing the added value because it's literally worth like thousands of dollars because of just, one, it's 20 plus courses, and just the training that's inside of it is so credible, so worthy. But I would say, so no matter what, like I said, you can't sell it less than $497. So minimum, I would sell it at $497. And you get, again, that's all. So you sell it, you get it, you sell it once. Okay, so let me look at the questions while I pull this store that I want to show.
Can I set up several different accounts, landing pages, or should it be set up as one account? That's totally up to you. Totally up to you. And you can show that example of Jessica and how she put it in her launch cart store.
Yeah, so here, I'll give you a good example, Ven. Can you share my screen?
And Ven's already in, by the way, and so is Enid. I think I'm pronouncing that right, and Carol.
Oh my gosh. Awesome. So you guys are getting the complimentary coaching call. You guys are the fast action takers. So I love to get a shout out. I love to get it. Okay, since we're still on, because that's awesome, I'll add one more spot. If someone wants to take advantage and get the complimentary coaching call, I'll add one more spot. I didn't want to do this, you guys, but because my coaching, that's just $250 normally for a 40-minute coaching call. So that's a $250 value, guys. So one more, and I'll give the complimentary coaching call. So I love that. Shout out to the action takers. I love to acknowledge you guys because that means you guys are ready to go. You're ready to not waste any more time. You're ready to take action and put that one foot forward. And I'm going to be here to hold your hand through it. So I'm super excited. So I just wanted to give you an example. This is one of my business besties, Jessica. She's in the academy. She does have her own sales page, which when you're going through the academy, you'll learn that we actually give sales page templates for a different CRM. I have to be transparent, but we are currently working on a sales page template for Launch CRM. So if you're a Launch CRM user, we are working on giving you guys a template that you can just literally swap out your logo and all that fun stuff. So you can literally just drive traffic to a page and resell it. But here's Jessica. She's selling hers on LaunchCart. And if I go to her category, digital products, these are the individual products that you're able to resell. So all of these products you're seeing right here, she did not create. These are a part of the academy. And these are the ones that that are the low ticket offers. So $20, $10, $37, $47. So what she does is she drives traffic to, these individually, gets them as a customer, and then she goes and upsells them into the academy saying, hey, did you like this digital product selling masterclass? Did you love it? You saw that it was amazing quality, amazing content. You should get the whole bundle, the whole package. And then
very cool.
And then also a couple freebies. We have the ultimate branding checklist is one of the lead magnets that we give you guys. And so she uses this page as her freebies to then, she'll run ads and she'll run traffic to this page, gets them in her email list, and then again, goes and upsells them to the academy. And then her academy page is right here. So again, this is actually the template that we're working on and we'll be giving to you as we can just rebrand it. Oh, my screen went away.
Oh yeah, I removed it to get the question up.
So the branding blueprint bundle then is not in the academy. That's my personal product that I created, and that the price that you see on that page is the price you'll only see there for $27. So if you want that, I would encourage you to get it, but that is not in the MRR marketing kit. The only thing that's in the MRR marketing kit from that is just the checklist, is that lead magnet. But all the other ebooks and the whole bundle, it's not in there. Oh, I'll sign up, but I'm on my phone, and when I click, okay. Well, the beating drum. If you get it, you're gonna get the last slot of the 45-minute.
What is the real name, and then that way you can make them write that down, and you'll know that they're that last spot.
Okay, so then, will I be expecting any additional costs? CRM, funnel builder, launch chat, GHL. It just depends. Like, that's on you, Ven. Whatever platform you want to use to resell it. You can use LaunchCart. There is another CRM that is talked about in the academy called Automated Sales Machine. So, and we can talk about that if you're not on any of the platforms. On the complimentary coaching call, then we can go over them and see which one you feel is best for you. And yeah. So if you are you using LaunchCart, or are you signed up on any of the platforms yet?
And while she's answering that, I'm going to give away my $25 gift certificate. So here's the question. The question is, what is the profit margin on digital products? The first person to put the answer to what is the profit margin on digital products that we talked about, like on slide 3 or 4, gets a $25 gift certificate. So Vin's mentioned GHL, and Launch CRM is built on Go High Level. So we have our Launch CRM is built on Go High Level. If you already have that, you got it. So Carol said 100%. That's not right, Carol. Vin said 100%. Nope. There we go. Gregory Smith got it. 97%. So quick draw, Gregory Smith. Okay, I'm going to look you up in my database, and I'm going to send you a coupon code and a link right now. Gregory Smith is the winner.
Yeah, it was a little trick question, you guys. But we did say it multiple times. So awesome. And we love that, Gregory, because that means you and all of you, because you're all now typing it. Rosemary, Janet, Ven, you guys are all staying.
And Gregory, I'm looking at your email. It starts with Smith Branding. Is that correct? Could you put a yes if that's the correct email? Yep. Okay, I'm going to send it to you right now.
Okay, awesome. Well, Janet, I'll be excited to see you in there. Then you're awesome. Anid, Carol, this is going to be exciting. I love it. I'm also excited because we're currently outlaying our upcoming trainings. That's another thing in the school community. You'll see soon in the calendar our upcoming trainings, and you can add them to your calendar and save. My brother has been traveling, so that's why he hasn't been on, wasn't here today, but you'll be definitely seeing him and meeting him once you get in. Are there any other questions or comments about master resale rights, digital products? Maybe if you're not getting in, that's fine. Ask questions, ask away. We want to make sure we're serving you. And if you're watching the replay and you have questions, feel free to reach out to support@launchcart.com and we will answer your questions. Again, if you want to take advantage of this opportunity, go to mrr.launchyourmerch.com/sale and take advantage of this sale price and add this to your toolkit. I like to say the Academy, you're just adding it to your toolkit. You're adding it to your collection of what you can offer to others. And just to reiterate, there's 3 ways to make money from this. Reselling the Academy, number 1. Number 2, learning the content and implementing it for your business. And number 3, learning a skill set and then offering it as a service.
Very cool. Well, we appreciate everybody's time. We thank you so much for you being a customer and spending your time with us. You're a blessing to us. We are very appreciative of that. So we'll give the last call for questions and then we'll wrap it up. We're about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes. So that's awesome. We can't thank you enough. We pray that everyone remembers and spends some time today remembering those that have fallen for our freedom in our country. So I want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. We're grateful to have you here and have you be a part of the LaunchCart family.
And Candace will be emailing out the replay, and the link in the replay will be up for a short period of time.
Yes. And then those who enrolled in the Academy, you'll be getting an email really soon, and it'll give you instructions on how to get into the Academy. So make sure you're checking that email, and because you will go to the Academy and I'll go approve and get you in there. So I'm excited to see you on the inside. Yes. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. We're excited. You're now my business bestie. You're all my business besties, but you're like now my real bestie. You're my real business bestie.
That's awesome. All right. Well, with that, let's wrap it up with this. Do what we do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude. Tell somebody you love them, and we promise you'll have a better day. We're signing off, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.